Continuing on, probably should have gotten this one in the last question since all these are kind of related, but I didn't. So remember that tangent is y over x, so it would be the square root of 7 over 4 over 3 over 4, and the 4's would cancel, and you should get D. Alright, continuing on. Alright, if friction is ignored, the time in seconds required to for a block to slide down an inclined plane is given by this formula, where A is the length in feet and the base G, approximately 32 feet per second, is the acceleration of gravity. How long does it take? So this is time. I lost my place. Does it take the block to slide down an inclined plane with the base A equals 8 when theta equals 45 degrees? So there's nothing really that complicated about this except using your calculator, because you're just going to plug everything in. So plug in A, plug in the gravity 32, and then you're going to do the sine of 45 degrees, so your calculator is going to be in degree mode, and then cosine of 45 degrees, and all of this is under the square root, and you should be able to put all of this in your calculator. Okay, so oops, I circled the wrong one, and you should get the answer, which is B. Alright, circled the wrong one. The next one is pure calculator. Just two things. One, you do not have a cotangent button on your calculator. So remember that the cotangent is the same as 1 over tangent. And then the second thing is just be sure you do not see a degree symbol, so be sure you're in radians, and you should get that. Next one, same thing, the cosecant, but now change it to degree mode, is 1 over sine, and you should get that one. Alright, number 12, racetrack. We're given this maximum speed is given by this formula, and this is one of these where you're just going to plug everything in. So I have the radius of 0.5, and then it says 2,900 or 29,000 plus 41,000, and then times the tangent of 28 degrees, so be sure you're back in degree mode, and you should get 159. This is asking basically where is the sine 1/2 on the unit circle. So you should get pi over 6. You got your unit circle in front of you? You better. 14, where is the cosine equal to -1? That would be pi. And 15, where is the tangent equal to the negative square root of 3? And that would be negative pi over 3. These, scroll up here a little bit. This next one's kind of funny because it says, do not use a calculator. But these are the ones that you have to make sure what quadrant you're in. So I need to figure out where 6 pi of 7 is. If this is pi, I always go to pi because it's easy to put it in the same fraction denominator. So couldn't I make that 7 pi over 7? Sure I could. And so that says that 6 pi over 7 is somewhere over here, which if you remember with the inverse is the wrong quadrant. We either have to be in quadrant 1 or quadrant 4. The sine being the y value, I just want to move to quadrant 1. If this was 6 pi over 7, this would have to be pi over 7, which would be the same here. So I get D.